What's up, guys? It's JoJo here again, and boy, have I got a war for you guys. This is going to be a long recap. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. Um, but it was a really fun one for us. So, before we start, I did want to say that I'll show the war events in the last like 20 minutes of war. Well, I should come back a little bit before that. They had a few of their of attacks left, and they did have some stars available. So when we realized that number one and a couple of their guides were not able to get the extra stars, we just had a blast in the last few minutes. I mean, Riley got cleaned up number 8. Trey did a practice attack on number 22. Jesse 2-starred number 1. We are going to see that one. Clasher unfortunately had a disconnect, data disconnection, I guess. And then Surprise Pickle, had a 3-star on number 12 as well. Another really cool thing was that, let's see, Craig, let's look at his defenses. Craig had 8 hits on his base until they were finally able to 3-star. And actually it was number 19 that 3-starred him, but if we go through the list, you'll see that Craig was hit there by number 19 when he was cleared. Here, number 20 hit him. Number 6 tried. Number 2 actually had a 1-star on him. Number 3 tried as well. Number 10 tried. Number 12 tried. Number 13, I believe number 13 was the very first one that had tried on him. But I mean, really, really nice work, Craig. We're very, we were laughing it up every time they would try and then fail, until finally, I guess it takes 8 times to hit and 3-star Craig. The other thing that I thought was cool when it came to our defenses, to our attacks, is that you can see Ice Hole, Tropic, and Gunslinger are Town Hall 7s, and they all had 2 3-star attacks, so 6 stars in all. And then for our Town Hall 8s, it's from Ariana, which is me, to Bai, which are Town Hall 8s, and we all 3-starred except for Bulls. But I mean not 3-starred, we all 6-starred this war except for Bulls. But so you can see that most of us did, like, we had 1 fresh attack, and then we just had to use our second attack for practice attacks, and then because all the bases were just cleaned up that quickly. So then our Town Hall 9s, Trina had a 6-star war, Weddy had a 6-star war, Eddie had a 6-star war, and Riley had a 6-star war, Tyson's had a 6-star war. So good job, guys. This was just a war that we definitely want to remember. So the first attack that I guess I should show you. We were not able to 3-star their Town Hall 10. 1 Town Hall 9 got away from us, and then they also had one of these other. This was a Town Hall 10 that this was a brand new Town Hall 10, because when the war started, it had been a Town Hall 9, and then when the prep day started, it was a Town Hall 9, but by the time the war started, it was a Town Hall 10. They had another one down here too, which was also a Town Hall 10, but it was taken out really quickly. So the first attack that I will show is this one here that Jesse did. It is we were going for the 2 stars, so he was successful with a 57%. So what he is going to do here is he's bringing out his hogs to take out some of those defenses, the air defense being the main one that he wanted to get out, and then also to take out the clan castle troops. So from there, he is going to drop his poisons. There it goes. He had perfect placement. I mean, he got all 3, although they were a little bit separated. I bet he must have zoomed in and just found the shadows. That's what you want to find before you drop your poisons, or find those shadows, and that's where you drop your poison, and it will cover the troop, in this case the dragon and the balloons. So then he will come from the top with his queen. He drops a wizard just to make sure that the queen goes into the base versus turning around and going for that army camp. She is going to take out another air defense and then some more defenses. And then he's coming in with the main part, like a big part of his attack from down here at 3 o'clock with his golem. Lets his king in, then the wizards are outside just knocking out some of the defenses while they are being targeted by while the golem is tanking for them. And then from there you see that he will come in with the dragons. So he's taken out 3 of the air defenses actually, but then comes in from the top. And so the Inferno is set to multi, but with having, I think it was 3 or 4 of the healers, they soak up some of those streams, so that was pretty cool. And then his dragons were able to jump in under rage to knock that out really quickly. He's being patient with his freeze. So right there, when the second Inferno locks onto the dragons, he drops that freeze, and they're able to under rage take out the air defense, the town hall, sorry, and then continue on to grab a few more percentage damage. So really good job, Jesse. We were super happy to have gotten those extra 2 stars, especially since I guess it was in the last like 8 minutes of war. Still, we need you to start hitting earlier. Just gonna drop that out there. So the next attack, and what I did was I chose all fresh hits for this recap, just because there were just so much diversity and in troop composition, and I love fresh attacks. You know, it's, you don't know what CC is in there, you don't know where the bombs are, and just to see these guys be able to make it look so easy, it just gives me hope that one day I'll be able to do that too. So there, the next one that we're gonna watch is this one that KC did on number 3, and he comes in with a GoVaHo fresh hit as well. So he will lure up on the top here with 2 hogs, and then it takes out the clan castle troops. We had noticed that all their when they were filling the CCs, there were 20 out of 30 space, so we were pretty sure almost all their CCs would have dragons, so we did have that advantage. So I guess I should have sped that up, but anyway, so he comes in with one of his golems and then takes out a whole bunch of buildings in front of that, and then drops his second golem down by about 8 o'clock, and then also backs them up with some wizards, and then chooses to let in the wall breakers on the lower golem, and then drops his CC golem, I believe. Yep. So he has the 2 golems down there. I don't know if he had meant to come in from the top and the bottom, but it I guess that it worked out. So he drops his jump. His king actually triggers a double giant bomb set, and the Valks are under rage with the jump, just jumping into the town hall compartment. And while those defenses are targeting the Valks and the king and those golems, his hogs are already coming in from the top. He still has 2 more hogs left, and all the giant bombs have been triggered at this point. He has, no more heals, but he's able to make it. His hogs continue on from defense to defense. His queen is there hitting a wall to try to get through, but finally gets through. So Valk and the queen get in, since a golem had been able to break through the second wall, since the golem had taken the jump. So the defenses are targeting those golems, while the hog is able to take out the very last defense. And so it is now clean up. He has he had his queen, his Valk, and then a hog to do that for him. So great job, KC. The next attack that we will watch is this one here, done by Tyson's, and it is also a fresh hit GoVaHo. And you see the last GoVaHo that Tyson did, that KC did, he does the lure, but Tyson elects to do a no lure GoVaHo. So he comes in from the top, he drops his wall breakers perfectly, so they're able to open actually 2 compartments, lets in his king and then his the Valks and then the queen, drops his poison on the CC troops when right as they're going to target the rest of the troops, has a jump for them so that they can jump into the core, and as faster than I can say it, his hogs are already in, taking out the defenses behind. So the core is busy. He does make bacon right there, because who expects, giant bombs to be on the outside ring? But he still has enough troops inside to finish the job. He has his golem, his king already is taking out the defense. He uses his queen ability to get her into the next compartment to knock out that archer tower. He has some wizards inside that are going to head over to take out that collector, and then the queen steps over and will knock out that last defense. No, I think the wizard actually will take that out. Very last shot. Nope, it ends up being the queen. So there, she had to break through the wall, and then it's just one shot, and that archer tower is done. And then the builder hut. Good job, Ty. The next fresh hit that we are going to watch is here, done by Riley, actually Ross, done on number 7, and it is a GoHo. So he comes up with his king to do a king-queen swap. As soon as he had dropped the wizard, as soon as the queen targeted that wizard, the king just rerouted and head straight in for her. He uses her ability just to knock her out. So that's done. He drops his 2 golems over here, and then we'll let in his wall breakers to open up that compartment. He had a bunch of wizards creating a big wide funnel so that his king and queen would head not his king, sorry, his king is dead. So the queen actually knocks out the enemy king and then has the jump there so the golem and the wizards can continue in while the queen is busy knocking out the dragon and the loon that were there. As soon as they fall, he just overloads the base with all his hogs coming in at 6 o'clock, and then gives them, has 3 heals for them, so he basically can just heal all around the base so that the hogs will be under heal for most of the time while they're taking out these defenses. That's one of the cool things when you see bases that have all their defenses so clustered or so tight. It's nice to have all your hogs get in and then take advantage of the heal for all of them. Last giant bomb there, and now it is cleanup. So he had a bunch of cleanup left, but he has, it looks like 10 hogs left to clean up. So it'll be finished in short order. So good job, Russ. So the next one we're going to watch is this one here that Eddie hits. So he comes at it with a GoHoWiWi, and he drops one wizard up top to start to create a funnel so that when he drops his queen, it will head south versus heading up north. So right when the wizard is almost knocking out that storage, he drops his queen and then drops his healers on her. So the wizard has done his job and is actually getting another free little storage, so that's cool. His queen has to knock out some of these trash buildings in front and then will get into taking care of those defensive buildings. As you can see, she never really encounters 2-point defenses at this point, we believe. But then there is going to be so yeah, she triggers the skellies, and then right here is takes care of one of the giant bombs, and then has a Tesla, max Tesla for Town Hall 9. So I would have been freaking out at that point, but he plays it cool and continues on with his raid, drops in a golem that triggers the clan castle to come out, has already dropped his witches, so they're creating, all their skellies, drops 2 poisons for the clan castle, and then a rage so that the wizards heading in just knock out that clan castle super fast. And then from there drops all his hogs. Nope, he still has 1 in the bag, but most of his hogs, so that they can just go from defense to defense. He has 3 heals for these hogs, okay? And more than half of the base is gone. So he really got great value for that queen walk, and then the witches were able to take out the skellies were able to take out a whole bunch of those defenses. So from there, his hogs are taking care of the last 2 defenses. He still has a heal in the bag, and it is cleanup time. And he swags the heal. I didn't even notice that one, but that was pretty cool, Eddie. So the next attack that we will watch is this one here, done by Wetty, and it is a fresh attack. The last time I accidentally said it was a cleanup attack and it was fresh, but he corrected me. So this was a fresh attack. He uses 1 loon to take out the air sweeper, which was outside for some unknown reason. He is a Town Hall 9. This is a rush Town Hall 10 with no infernos, so that's okay. He drops 1 more loon. He had dropped 1 loon to take out the dragon that was in the CC, and then will use Does he use double poison? Yes, he does. He uses 2 poisons to knock out that dragon, so we will just fast forward that. And then drops in 2 lava hounds on the air defense that the queen was under, so which was pretty smart. And then one lava hound on the second air defense. He rages his loons and those pups, and they knock out that queen so quickly. And then at the end, he drops his last 2 lava hounds on the bottom air defenses, so they're tanking for those loons that are coming across the base, and then drops his last 2 rages so that the loons can zip in and knock out those the air defenses. And as you can see now, which was pretty cool, his loons did split, and so he has one set of loons knocking out the Archer Tower on the south, and then on top it had, I think it was a cannon, and then the Archer Tower, and that's it. He has a whole bunch of pups all over the base, so cleanup, was super fast. And then the loons knock out the town hall, and that's it. Really good job, Wetty. So then the next, those are all our Town Hall 9's attacks that I thought were really cool, and it had a whole bunch of variety in the troop selection, so hope you enjoyed that. And then the next part is for our Town Hall 8s, and it's this one here on 21, but because King Jacka came and just did it quicker, we have to go down and find it. It's at 1338. There it is. Nope, yeah. So this one is Ariana, aka me. So I dropped 2 dragons to start to create the funnel for the dragons to head straight in on the top air defense. Zap quaked the lower air defense. What I like to do with the quake is actually I don't drop the quake right on top of the air defense, but I try to figure out, I found out the circumference, I guess, of the quake so that I can hit the other surrounding defenses around just to soften them up a little bit. You'll see that like that Archer Tower had very little health or strength left, so when the dragon comes, it was knocked out in like one blow. I did choose to use the rage on the dragons as they were taking care of the CC troops, as well as the air defense. And then I had dropped the loons with the haste to knock out the remaining air defense as they were targeting the dragons that were targeting the town hall. So the dragons now have to take care of that Archer Tower, and then I have my king on the lower end. So the king is distracting the wizard tower and the Archer Tower so that the dragon is able to head in and knock them out really quickly. And then actually I'm just going to speed that up because they have a whole bunch of cleanup troops to do, and then slow it down here. You'll see the dragons, because the troops there were already soft. You'll see that it just takes, one quick thing and then the Archer Tower is down. So there, nothing else can hurt the dragon, so it is over. And then I wanted to show this one here on 24. It is also a fresh attack, and it is done by Justin. And Justin is a Town Hall 8 attacking this rushed Town Hall 9. Basically, it has Town Hall 7 defenses, but it does have the Archer Queen I guess he went straight from Town Hall 7 to Town Hall 9. So he got the easy CC lure with a hog, and then we'll do the double poison to knock out the loon and the dragon. He then comes in at up on top with the wizards. Oops, I'm going too fast, sorry. With his wizards to create the funnel, and then his wizards actually were targeting the enemy queen, so they knock out the enemy queen, and then has used his king's ability to zoom into the base, and then will deploy his hogs. It was cool that he had let out maybe 4 hogs on the top. They were sacrificial hogs for that double set that he supposed was there. So that was a really good scout there, Justin. So he releases all his hogs at this point, still has a heal, and basically has had that one last cannon, and then he did smartly use that heal on top of the second double giant bomb set. So good job, Justin. So from there, the very last Town Hall 8 attack that I will show is this one here, done by 1,000 Jews, and it is a Dragrider attack. I showed one of his attacks also in the last video, so you can see he's luring, and it's under 2 minutes. So you can see how powerful this strategy is. It is just so fast. So he uses 1 poison to soften up that dragon, and then pulls it up top, and then drops all his dragons to come in from the top. They have a bunch of buildings that they will need to take care of, and then drops his king, trying to pull that enemy king. While the enemy king is being taken care of by his king, he has dropped out his hogs. He did forget to use his king's ability, I guess because he was busy deploying the hogs, because he needs to get those air defenses out before they start targeting his dragons, and has dropped a heal on each one of the air defenses and the defensive buildings, so that the hogs are able to live through it with no problem. So from there, I mean, it's done. He has basically all his hogs up. He lost 1 dragon and his king, and that base is wrecked. So really good job, 1,000 Jews. Well, that's it, guys. I hope that you liked the attacks that we chose. Looking at the names of these bases, you can just guess what the clan. Take into consideration that my clan is very funny. And you can just imagine what we were saying when as we were knocking out those bases. So really good war. I hope that you guys had as much fun as I did, and hopefully we will be able to do the same thing to this next clan. They do have a Town Hall 10 advantage over us, but I believe, and Town Hall 7s we have 3, I think, and then they have, no, so we have the advantage. Nope, they only have 2, so they have a Town Hall 8 advantage over us as well. But you know what? We're a really good team, and we will knock them out. So take care, and bye.